Following new major developments involving Richard Fox, the Buffalo man convicted of killing 2 women, now indicted on second-degree murder on an alleged third victim. Our 7 News senior reporter Maki Becker joining us from Niagara County with the latest. Maki?
Breaking news out of Niagara County Court. Suspected serial killer Richard Fox has just been indicted on a third murder. Now, I was in court this morning as Fox was arraigned on a single count of second-degree murder, and he's charged with the murder of Crystal Curthoys, a 32-year-old woman from Lockport.
So Richard Fox has already pleaded guilty to 2 other murders, the killings of 2 Buffalo women, Marquita Mull and Cassandra Watson. Their remains were found off a trail in Chautauqua County back in 2021. And last month, he was sentenced to 40 years to life in those cases. Now, you may recall that police caught Fox almost a year ago in Niagara Falls, where he was apparently living. Then, a couple of months later, investigators went to a house on Orleans Avenue in the Falls where Fox had lived back in 2022. And there they made a shocking discovery: the near skeletal remains of a woman wrapped in a tarp and boarded up under the stairs in a basement. At the time, police could not identify her. When that news broke, I talked to neighbors who were surprised about the grisly discovery.
To know somebody, and especially being that we all lived here when he lived here, and people was like, oh, wow, he was a serial killer?
I was surprised by finding out that it was a body found there.
I also talked to this young man who said he saw police dogs sniffing around the basement window.
One that makes it over here, and then make it right here. He was just like...
And here you can see where a crime scene unit returned to the same house to dig up the backyard in search of evidence. Investigators have been saying they believe Fox has killed other people.
I would say that he's a serial killer.
That's Chautauqua County Sheriff James Quattrone speaking right after Fox was sentenced.
There are other unsolved homicides in Chautauqua County as well as around the state that I would believe that Richard Fox knows more about them, if not directly involved.
Niagara County District Attorney Brian Seaman's office confirming that the remains found back in March on Orleans Avenue, that's Crystal Curthoys. Now, Fox was remanded to jail. There really was no question about that because he's already been sentenced to prison on those 2 other murders. His next court appearance is scheduled for January 6th. In Lockport, Maki Becker, 7 News.